Okay, so in today's video, we are going to talk about this move operating here in QNT, and I'm going to show you some bullish signs that I see in this area that suggest maybe soon we are going to continue this move on the upside, and I'm going to tell you what is going to be the invalidation point for it. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time with your family and loved ones. And if you remember the last time that we talked about quant, I believe we were somewhere around here, and I was saying, look, because in this move we actually took this high, we can now say with quite a bit of confidence that this is actually an ABC zigzag, and it means from here or maybe a bit lower, doesn't really matter, we're going to continue our move up, and in it we are going to also take this high in here about $124.5. And as you can see in this move, we definitely took this high. Now, can we say that we are 100% bullish? Well, no, there is no certainty in any market, and we cannot say anything for sure. We only can talk about the possibilities, and I do think that in here we are allowed to have a bullish scenario. We can identify this move up as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and followed by that maybe this is going to be like a corrective movement on the downside, and I'm hoping that after this move we're going to get a move up. Why is that? Because at that point I'm going to be able to say, well, okay, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, and then it's going to be into a larger degree wave 3 and 4 and 5, and even this thing is going to be into a larger degree wave 3, and then so on and so forth. So you see, if you want to be bullish in quant, you can argue that maybe in this area we are having a series of 1-2s. But here's the deal. You should always have an invalidation point for your bullish possibility. And now in quant, I'm going to say it's actually going to be under this low, about, let's say, $103.5. So if we see a move down in QNT, in order to take this low, at that point, we are going to say we are probably not dealing with a bullish scenario in here, and odds are this is going to be a corrective movement, and after it's over we're going to get a continuation of this move down in order to possibly take this low about, let's say, if I just do this, $94.5. And I want to be very clear, that doesn't mean that it's actually in here a short opportunity in quant. Absolutely not. In fact, I would highly suggest, if we are going to go down and take this low, to actually think about opening some long positions. Why is that? Because let's say you want to have a long position around these prices in QNT in hope that we get the next phase of the bull run and take the highest side in this area about 100, and if I just hide everything, there we go, $72. Now, here's a very important point. Your target starting from these areas around $90 is going to be about $80. On the other hand, where is going to be your stop loss? Well, I don't know about you guys. For me, it's going to be under the lowest low down here about $55. So in other words, I'm going to have about a $35 stop loss, however, an $80 target, and that will give me a risk to reward ratio of just a bit more than 1 to 2. And for me, that's actually great, and that's why I want to argue if we do get another move down in quant, it's actually, for me at least, a fantastic long opportunity. But again, as long as we're not taking this low, I'm thinking we can be optimistic. Now, here is an unbelievably important point, and I believe I have talked about this thing before. If you do not care about the short-term price action and you just do not want to be involved in any kind of short-term movement, then okay, you need to see from here or maybe a bit lower, doesn't really matter, in QNT, a move up in order to take this high about, let's say, $153. Why is that? You see, if you want to argue that, for example, I am 100% wrong and we are going to have a huge move down to set new lows and we're not going to have a bull run anymore, then okay, off of the highest side, you must be able to find a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave impulsive structure on the downside. And if I just go on the live chart, okay, so let's say we're going to get a move up and take this side. At that point, how exactly are you able to find from here to about this point a 5 wave down? Because if I just hide everything, there we go. To me, this seems very much like an ABC zigzag and not an impulse. That's why I want to argue if we take this high, about $155, at that point, our move up is going to continue, and in it, we are also going to take the highest high in this region, about $175, but this is not the point. I think we are actually going to go much more higher than that, because in terms of Elliott's waves, if I just go on daily time frame, zoom in more in here, okay, I'm thinking we may have from this point 5 up into a wave 1, correction for wave 2, and then the next phase of the bull run is going to be into a huge wave 3, and then 4, and then 5, and who knows, maybe even just in this phase we are going to set an all-time high and take the highest high somewhere around $450. I'm thinking that's actually possible in QNT. So you see, in terms of mid to long-term structures, I am definitely optimistic, and I fully believe, if I just zoom out in here, there we go, that we are having, starting from this point, 5 wave up into a wave 1. This whole move down, in my opinion, is a correction for wave 2, and at the moment, we are on our way to have a fantastic bull run into wave 3, then corrective movement for 4, another move up into wave 5, and in this cycle, we should only focus on this wave 3. Why is that? Because I'm guessing that this is going to be probably the next bear market, and who knows, maybe it's not even going to be that deep. And then this wave 5 is actually going to be for the next bull market, which might happen in the next 5 to 7 years. So for now, all of our focuses should be on this wave 3, and I just do not see any evidence suggesting that we are not going to have something like this. No, everything, at least at the moment, is going according to our bullish possibility, and even in the short term, as long as we're not taking this low down here about $103, we can be optimistic and say the bottom is in right in here. And finally, let's check out indicators and see what is happening. Let's zoom in more on weekly time frame. There we go. Okay, as you can see, in MACD, we are still having this buy signal, which is a fantastic sign. And also in terms of momentum, we are in the positives, which suggests that bulls still do have the upper hand. And in daily time frame, what do we have? Well, okay, in MACD, we are having a sell signal. However, it seems like if in the next couple of days, we're going to get another move up, we are going to see, odds are in here, a buy signal, which is a fantastic sign. And in fact, we are actually getting one. But this is the point. This signal at the moment, at least, is not confirmed yet. We should wait until the end of the day. And at that point, if we're going to have still this thing, okay, that actually can be a great sign suggesting, you know what, maybe in quant we are going to see some more upward price action. So for now, in the short term, I'm expecting maybe some sort of a corrective movement on the downside, but after it, if we are bullish, we must get another move up in order to hopefully get back above this important resistance area in here between, let's say, $126.5 to about $130.5. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in QNT's chart. Anyway, if you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.